Welcome to Lost Girl Therapy. So when I discovered that I had POTS after getting a tilt table test, the first thing I did was I went to physical therapy, and that's mainly because I didn't know where else to go. And I was very lucky that I had a physical therapist that specialized in like nervous system reconditioning, and that just happened by chance. They took their time learning about POTS, and I did, I think, like 8 months of physical therapy 2 times a week for nervous system reconditioning, so doing things like nerve glides. And it was remarkable to see how much I struggled. I didn't realize how much my body was holding tension and how hard it was for me to just do very basic movements. And that putting together 2 and 2, like my nervous system had just been through it on a like illness level. And then I was also dealing with the mental strategy of like, how do you overcome the fear of using your physical body again to just function in everyday life? So I did that for 8 months, and then I found the Levine protocol for POTS, and I loved it. It was not easy to do. The first few months were very challenging because it takes a lot out of you, but I noticed a marked difference in my strength and my endurance, and I really took my time with it in following the instructions like as they are given to you. Like when I first started doing it, I thought, oh, I could just jump into this. Like I will be able to 100% not need to do a recumbent bike. I can jump to the upright bike. And I very quickly noticed that I needed to go back and follow the protocol exactly as it's written, because it is built to help you build strength and endurance in a manner that does not decimate your nervous system when you're trying to just get back into things. The third thing I did was I went to physical therapy again for vestibular training. And I went after I got evaluated by a neuro-ophthalmologist for binocular visual dysfunction. So I got prism glasses. And you could take like the BVD quiz online. It's great. You could see if you have it. And if you do, you can go see a neuro-ophthalmologist who will give you prism glasses. And these were a game changer in helping reduce my anxiety. They also were a game changer in helping me see the world, because my eye lens just was not focusing as quickly as it used to, which greatly impacted my ability to like perceive the world around me and sense things. I noticed after I got glasses that I was still having some symptoms that were not resolving, and that's why I went to vestibular therapy. And so I found a physical therapist who specialized in vestibular training, and to be honest, when I first started it, I was like, I don't even really know what it is. I don't even know if it's going to make a difference. And they're very simple exercises that were incredibly challenging for me to get through. So something as simple as like staring at a dot on a wall and moving my head up and down would cause sensations in my body, or moving left and right, same thing. And over time, after reconditioning it, things have gotten a lot easier, and I've noticed a change in how my eyes are adjusting. The fifth thing I did, which was a personal choice, was I went gluten-free completely. I have Hashimoto's, and they've always recommended that I went gluten-free, but over the years I've been like I'm not celiac, so I would really like test my own limits with gluten. And I noticed, especially with POTS, that I just cannot tolerate it anymore. One, because it just makes me feel ill, but two, it slows my body down to such a degree. Like my body is just trying to break down the gluten, and it's putting a massive stressor on it that it exacerbates my other symptoms. So I kind of just led with the rule of thumb of like, I want to treat my body in a way that doesn't pressure test everything, because dysautonomia, everything is already so heightened. So I have to really be mindful of like what food I'm eating, what drinks I'm having, how I exist, because I never want to put my body into a state of high tension or high stress, because I have found with my own version of dysautonomia that like I don't have that middle ground between calm and fight or flight. I just go straight into fight or flight. And I have to be really intentional about not escalating to that point.